Hello, everyone. Good evening. It is Friday, and it is time for Call of Cthulhu. How's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully, you've made it through the week okay. Not too stressed, and in good health. I am not feeling 100% tonight, just to be open with you guys. Kind of been fighting a headache a majority of the day, so feeling a bit So I'm going to do my best to make it through the entire projected 3 hours for the stream. If I have to call it early, I will, but I'm going to do my best to push through, and I need to adjust my screen. Holy hell, that is not in the border at all. What happened? Yeah, I'm glad to see you here, Elysium. It's been a bit. Hope you're doing well. There we go. Oh, this is my first time playing this game. Or any Call of Cthulhu games. This is going to be interesting. Before we get going, I want to give thanks to somebody that followed before we started stream tonight. It's me, Jane. Thanks for the follow. I actually had Streamlabs open when it happened, even though it wasn't live, and it did count it. As you can see, we are now at 75 followers, so I just wanted to give a shout out to our newest follower. You're appreciated, whether you're here right now or sometime in the future. It's just nice that you felt, I was worth enough time for a follow, so thank you. But yeah, we're going on to the game that you all voted for. Oh no, I've been playing my PS5. It's been fun. I was playing Astro's Playroom actually from yesterday, like last night, and then I woke up and played the rest of it today. It's a fun little game. It's kind of like a tech demo game. It's a 3D platformer. You fight some enemies. There's basic platforming. You don't really double jump as much. You have like this jetpack feet that allows you to glide a little bit, and it's a great way to show off the DualSense controller's functions and everything. And I love this new controller. It is amazing. There's no, if you actually hold the controller and actually try to give some pressure on the triggers, there's nothing there. But when you're in Astro's Playroom, there are certain points where the triggers will actually get pressure on them. Like, you'll be able to push down and you have to actually put some effort in for it to move. So it's really weird where there's no pressure and then suddenly you just change something, like you get in a suit and you zip up in the suit and it's like a fucking spaceship, and you go to push the rockets off, you actually have to put some pressure on it because the triggers are actually pushing back. There's some pressure there now. I gush more about the PlayStation 5. I'd be here for a little bit. I am loving the system. I think it is a good step forward, and I'm happy I bought it. I might actually end up having to pack away my PS4 because I'm not going to need it. I'm going to need more space for my PS4 stuff, for external hard drive, but that's it. I wish it had more internal memory than it does, but that's just how it is when you get new consoles and a new generation. They don't want to give you terabytes of space. But it's okay. I went with the disk form, so I can always delete things and put it back in. Yeah, I'm kind of sad they didn't have that one in there, but it's not one of their high priorities, sadly. I did see God of Boy. I saw Dante. I got the Sly Cooper one. There was a lot of them in there. But it's a fun little romp through PlayStation's history while also being a fun game. And for free. And if you have PlayStation Plus right now with the PS5, you get Bug Snacks, the PS5 version of Bug Snacks, for free. Which I've downloaded. And I think I might try to play that on stream tomorrow or sometime this weekend. I kind of want to try it out. Try an actual game that was made for PS5. Since I don't have something like, Spider-Man Miles Morales right now. But, that's enough gushing up PlayStation 5. I like it. It's good. If you ever get the chance to get to it. Do not buy from scalpers. No matter how desperate you get, don't. It's not worth, $900 or $1,000 like some people are trying to scalp for. Just be patient. It'll come. It's worth it in the end. I did not, actually. But I don't have PSVR, so that's fine with me. I've never attempted with VR of any kind because I have a slight astigmatism, and I don't know how I would handle it. I don't know if I get headaches or what, but I think we've been on this gush well long enough. Let's get into the game, shall we? There's an empty slot. I shall take it. Chapter 1. Pierce Investigation Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. And... come on. All the way over. Enter madness. Nice. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit so you guys can hear. If I'm mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in the callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Was that a shark? That's a shark. What? What in the hell's going on already? By the way, I turned off motion blur for my own sanity. Before I go any farther, I think I'm going to actually mess the settings just slightly. I'm going to turn down the graphics a bit. From epic just down to high. Let's try that. It was a little jittery. There we go, that's better. My PC, actually. I got this during the Steam Halloween sale. So I guess I can't go that way. I don't... Got a hurricane lamp. That's a shark. I think. Ah! I got bolt cutters. Okay. Let's cut this bolt. Okay, I can't. Down we go. Nope, can't.
What a putrid offering.
That's a whale. That's an orca.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
I'm running.
Behold. Everything has already been written.
What the hell?
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
I hate whiskey.
I better do something about that real quick. Turn the music down a bit more. Since Twitch is deciding, oh, we're just going to DMCA you, turn down the game volume. Yeah, fuck Twitch. And their bullshit. That works too.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Okay. I'll get to you.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Oh, of course.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh. Oh! Oh, character set. Nice! Okay. I've got 8 points available, so. Medicines represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the dosage of a drug, making a diagnosis, or expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Psychology. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chance of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. Represents your investigation talent. Improving this skill increases your chance of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object, and of picking tools. Strength, your ability to call on your physical powers. This skill increases your chance of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chance of convincing or manipulating during discussions. And Spot Hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chance of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in-game. I've already got something in these. And these are a little cheaper, so what I think I'll do I'll go with that. So that puts us at 3 out of 5. So 40%, 20, 40, 40, 20, 20, 20. I think that should work for now.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Can't say I'm too impressed with the animation work, but you know what? It might be charming. We'll give it more time.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
That is accurate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look.
Okay.
I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
All right.
That's all you've got? The paint?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
All right, let's do the file first.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Okay, so let's see. We got the shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? And a press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the Isle of Darkwater. They live in a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Let's take a look.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Oh, now I gotta do something. Okay. Go with an unlocked answer.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Okay.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
I guess that's all my stuff.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up.
Okay.
An artist dies with her family in a house fire.
Yeah.
Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Okay.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Yeah, that was a bit of a backhanded comment, you old piece of shit. Fine.
Darkwater. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century.
Okay.
But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. Yeesh. Okay. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts. Let's see.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Well, I guess my choosing to have a drink is going to be my downfall. Oh. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners, this first volume lists all illnesses known to the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatments. Okay then. Shall we go? I said shall we go? Oh, I gotta hold it. Chapter 2, Darkwater Port. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the Isle of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Okay. I like how it's like, oh, we're gonna look over this painting. Well, there's a symbol, and that was it. I thought I was actually be able to inspect it. I guess I'm expecting a little too much out of this game. But again, I'm still willing to give it time, give it a chance. I mean, I got it on the cheap, so it's fine. Dramatic music. Oh, it's our opening. I don't mind this arrangement. It's a bit lackluster, but not terrible by any means. It's competent. It just doesn't feel like there's enough depth to it.
We're almost there.
The Scylla. Oh, that's a shipwreck. Oh, what a lovely looking little shithole.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Peace.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you.
Does it?
As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Alright, so I can actually walk around now. Let me consult my diary with the right button. Alright. So I got another point here. I'm gonna save those up a bit. So sanity. Confident in your abilities, okay. So we got Stephen Webster. That's Charles Hawkins. There's Sarah, and then there's the kid, Simon. Then we got Darkwater, here's the port, and the occults is just the art right now. So not much there. We don't have any clues yet. Then our inventory is a lighter. Oh, I can only rotate it left and right. It's a bit lame, but what do you want? Oh yeah, the case. Okay then, let's walk around. Or wait. Huh, I forgot I could pick that up. Guess not, I don't need it just yet.
Please move back. Let the police do their work. work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it...
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
The hell even happened?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
Yeah, that's just
You can't
awful.
understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I'm not a
He's gonna get us into
specialist, so
trouble.
now am I?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Wonder what killed it.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say.
Captain, the
about
terms
this
of our
woman
agreement
cat.
are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier, Cat. Okay, then. Might as well browse before going any farther.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Well, I found the toilet.
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Okay, I can't climb that. Oh, volume 2. Oh, progression in my medicine. Okay. So that kind of stuff upgrades my medicine. Okay. Surprised he's yelling at me for looking
This
around.
man and Fitzroy could be twins.
So wooden leg on that one.
What a macabre souvenir.
Interesting. Alright, let's talk to the old man.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Sure.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Let's go to the bar real quick before I talk to him again.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
What's going on down here?
Wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch if you
Nothing
want.
for you here either.
Pick up the pieces.
Beat it.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that?
Okay, then. Gotta say, I'm glad I turned off the motion blur. I'd probably be feeling sick by now.
careful.
Wow, what a dick.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I guess it didn't work.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I don't know. It's true that they were strange, or it's not speaking ill if it's true. Let's go with that
Her
one.
vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy.
Oh, you know.
The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Nothing else in there.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Well, I know it's a woman.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
Why not?
Oh, okay.
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Do they now?
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the main end.
Okay, so
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I'm not gonna order a drink.
That'll be all.
Something tells me that'd be a bad idea.
What you looking at, stranger?
Trying to figure out why you're trying to smoke through your cheek.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something
Seriously.
I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Well, fine.
I told you to beat it.
Alright, fine. So I can't go that way.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course. They all disappeared.
Really?
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Why does everyone sound the same, like they've got something in their throat?
Only
Jesus
people
Christ.
from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
Really?
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
I'll talk to the guy in the book in a minute.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Chanty. 21st May 1847. Miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. Excuse me. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Okay.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Right. What did he say?
And he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
Okay then. I think we're good here. Only got one thing left to do.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island.
I'm just observant.
Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Is that his grandpa?
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Yeah, I called that
Your
one.
father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla.
Oh.
His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Yeah, I saw it upstairs already.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Never.
Give it a try.
Let's try it.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
So let's
the
talk
miraculous
about
catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Yeah, I've already done that.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
Really?
With any success?
Protection money?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
So I think I know who Cat is.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Well, that's convenient.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Is there anything else here? Okay.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Alright, let's go explore. Oh, the whale's farther up now.
Stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Not a crab.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Let me see if I can actually upgrade anything real quick. Oh, I can't upgrade it. Nope, didn't want that. Let me see here. Let's do that. Yeah.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Oh, who are you, sir?
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
Because I was asked
My
to.
investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
Jesus Christ.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left
Bob
there
Peter
was
is
old Silas.
huge.
And the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Okay.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Who?
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
No.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us.
Interesting stuff
Till
here.
those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit
Well,
early?
I can at least appreciate the
We got nothing better to do
concern.
anyway.
Attachment? I
There's
don't
not
know.
much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Jeez. That changed quick.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Alright, so let's see. Statue at the end of the jetty. Oh, we're here. Let's go take a look at our patron saint. Interesting. But wait, they said that he faced it. How? Oh! I guess literally. Looks like it's got no face, or at least no nose. I thought it was more figure of speech. Apparently it was kind of literal.
There.
Oh.
Hello, old friend.
I don't know what that's going to help me with, but okay. Ah, that's how I do it. That's why. The game hadn't told me anything about this yet. Okay, I thought that was something, like a note or something on there. Kind of a slow start, to be sure.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Oh my god, stop.
Well, you could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Think I might have heard something useful. Let's see what happens if I walk up.
This guy? No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Let's see.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
I mean, these two
Let's
look
just
like
say
they have the
we're
same
standing guard
face,
for
just
the
one's
owner
got
of the
different
site.
facial hair.
And we let no one enter her property.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Really? That's... not a lot.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Let's leave for now.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Don't want to lie just yet. Always an option, but caution at this point. Can I go around this way now? Aha, they're gone. Let us explore this way, since we've not been here yet.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me.
Oh, is that it?
You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Alright, so I can go ask
I shall take my leave.
I'll go back to... that's as far as I can go, huh? Oh, shit. Let's see, go backtracking. That's as fast as I go.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
Of course not.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Well, that doesn't help me much.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
Oh, something's
I
gonna
mean,
happen.
they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
What? Another break? I told you to beat it.
Interrupted the conversation now. Guess I gotta lie. Actually, let me go back to the ship for a minute. Oh, never mind, I can't. So where are these tunnels at is the question. Let's see. So where are these at? Ah.
This tunnel goes under the warehouses.
Okay. Aha.
This ratchet device seems to be usable. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
What am I looking for? Oh.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Okay, I just need something to crank it with now. There it is.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Looks like we're going under. Is there something else I need to find?
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Alright then, I guess there was something missing.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Mm-hmm.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Do I have to beat a woman?
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Really?
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Really?
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
So, kill her. That sounds like an idea. Let's just kill her.
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way.
Yeah, she is.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Got a gun?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Am I missing anything?
What a macabre souvenir.
See, I take this, I go find her in the bar, and I beat her over the head with it repeatedly until she's dead. It's a great plan, but the game won't let me do it.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Jesus Christ.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us. And they'll be here long after we're gone.
Will they?
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
Man, she's really twitchy in that chair.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I mean...
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious.
Well, what the fuck else would I come and talk to you for?
To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs...
Oh, here it comes.
You'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
You know what? Why the
Do
hell?
I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to
Looks like me lying, or choosing not to lie, I guess, was a good thing. Because I got her with me now. If they found out, like, oh, he lied to us earlier. Well, that's not going to help me.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you. Also, fuck you. At least we're here. And it looks like tonight my stream's not completely dropping out on me, so this is a plus.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Yeah. After you.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Yeah, that's what it was, mothering, not you letting me onto the place that you're fucking guarding.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Well, yeah, but...
What is the connection between this place
Oh,
and
wow.
the Sarah Hawkins case?
Oh, God. Oh, this is new.
It smells as bad as it looks. These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins' death.
Oh.
What happened here?
Nothing on this side. This is an interesting little mechanic.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
So we got one person here, one person here. This one over here.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Huh. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't know what it was gonna do, and it just went all white. Am I missing something? Fair warning, I'm about to come back out of it. So, brace your eyes. Of course the train's here. Guess that's it.
Someone has settled in here. And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Huh.
Wound up? You mean messed up?
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly.
My ass.
No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange poetry. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here.
Ooh.
Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Jeez.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Ow.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Was she talking to me?
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Dramatic
That's the
steam.
Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Chapter 3. Garden of the Hawkins Mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins Mansion. Hello, what have we here, then? What will we find? someone's already been carved. Like, I just now noticed that. Someone's here.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
Looks like a Disney dark ride.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I have other questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake.
You know what?
Anything
I
else?
gotta say, this is really a fantasy because the cops don't do this. Sorry, my bias is showing.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
What's with this guy's animation?
Not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I got questions, my dude.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around it, would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Yes.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
Yes, exactly.
Wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
That's everything.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Guess I have to go this way.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
1693.
But the architecture seems too recent.
Getting the hang of this whole being an investigator thing. Oh, that's not good.
flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Someone doesn't like the one.
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Or Silas did it.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting?
Poor kid.
I see Silas doing such a thing.
Poor
Let alone
kid.
allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
So we got desecrated grave of the husband. Yeah, the wife and child remain untouched. I'm gonna go back. Does it look like I'm not actually tethered to the officer? I can actually walk around.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place. Sturdy and well sharpened. Sturdy.
Okay.
And well sharpened.
What be down here? This is like a sitting area. Looks like nothing else around here. Okay. Is he still back here?
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
Okay, I guess I just walked myself. Start up here.
This entrance is still in use.
I didn't click anything.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
Not
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are.
Yeah, I do.
Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
There you go, Tweety.
That's why
Also,
you
hi, Tweety.
barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
Oh, there's not going to be much puns here right now.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin.
It is a Lovecraft game.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
Let's play on the fucking
If there's
police officer.
nothing
He's not
else
gonna
to
follow
fear,
me to help this
you can
situation.
give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Fucking Christ, that cop's useless. I heard nothing about pups. I was not informed that there were pups, Elysium. Everyone and their dogs. I don't have any dogs. I got kids. That's the closest thing to a pet around here.
This gate is locked.
No, I wouldn't be that mean to describe my kids as chihuahuas. I don't have much love for chihuahuas. I don't hate them necessarily, but they're just so obnoxious. It's here.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
I can't get in there. Oh, come on, I can lockpick. Fuck's sake.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Oh. Yeah, it's the only light I've got right now. Yeah, I'm happy to see Elysium here too. Ow, my lighter was open too long. Yeah, I'm happy to see Elysium too. I haven't seen Elysium in a while in the chat, so been missing Elysium. I gotta say, this game's audio is a bit buggy. So let's go back up and go inside, shall we?
Oh, yes. Shall we enter?
Now you're fucking here, you piece of shit.
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
The guy threatened me with an axe.
You're right.
Fun and
Let's
games, officer. Let me introduce you to the railing. It's right over here. And I want you to look over it very far as I stand behind you and swift to kick you in the ass. Pain in my fucking son of a bitch. It's chapter 3, but it's still real early on. You missed me getting kneed in the nuts. You missed the people on Darkwater Island.
I'll have to find another
freaking out
entrance.
over an orca that had been kind of gutted and kind of washed ashore. And they were putting it back in the water, well, the police were, in protest of the sailors. And I looked at a painting. And I did an investigation thing. That's really about it. It's still a pretty early game.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Yes, we'll fucking enter here.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
So here we are, more chapter 3, the Hawkins Mansion. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins Mansion. They Family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley managed to calm him down. Bullshit, I did. Bradley was no fucking use at all. And finally, get a hold of the key to the mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire. One other thing we did discover is that the husband, Charles Hawkins, his grave has been defiled. Yet the child and wife have not had theirs defiled, so... Yeah, that's how life tends to go, sadly.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Oh, good. I have things I can do. Which one was I working on? It was this one, right? There we go. I've got no clues inside of this chapter yet. But here's our lighter. Our protagonist was the last of a battalion from World War I, so he's a bit of a drinker. I've only had one drink, so we'll see how that affects me.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins.
Well,
what does this tell me?
Lovely. Oh, here we go. Watch your eyes, it gets bright.
This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
That it? Just those two things? I guess I'm not done, but it's not showing me anything. I'm missing something, but I don't know what. Ah, that's what.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
You're making me do this.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
Yeah, don't worry, I haven't seen...
Something happened at this table.
I still haven't seen The Godfather or Goodfather yet, or The Goodfellas yet either. Alright, going bright again. Watch your eyes.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
So what's good over in Twee World?
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Ooh, nice. Can't say I've had Korean-style fried chicken, but I mean, fried chicken's fried chicken. It's tasty, I mean, let's be fair. Chicken's is tasty. That's all it is. Chicken's tasty. Charles Hopkins poses like an explorer in front of an exotic ruin. Or exotic ruins, sorry. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? So, the Valley of the Kings.
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just to stop along the way.
I mean, I would, but there's not a lot of places around here that sell Korean-style food, so...
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
Join the police officer now.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Alright, we're back. Get ready.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Yeah, one day.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? They had a fight. Why? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
The painting.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
So we had a fight. She ended up there. Am I missing something? Okay. Let's travel on the floor, see if there's anything else hidden here. I don't know about that being the case for the Colonel specifically, but yeah, chicken's just a really big thing there. I know around Christmas time, at least in Japan, KFC is one of the biggest things there. That and, like, cake. Why am I not able to do anything? Oh, the door.
Did someone escape the fire?
Here we go. Sorry, guys. Here we go. More bright. That is true.
Blood.
That does make sense.
This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
The officer has gotten quiet and not showing up.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
Excuse me. needed a drink. I prefer chicken over turkey too, personally. I mean, I'll eat turkey, but chicken, ooh. Don't really have much in the way of turkeys, just kind of wandering around here.
I found a bottle of empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
True.
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Wait, carried away?
Without your authorization? By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
Interesting. I've actually starched my beard before. I think once. No, take that back. I didn't do it that way. I think it was I had a little bit of facial hair back in high school. And we kind of did a little bit of it for when I played an old man. I played a grandfather character in a stage play called The Uninvited. It was kind of a poltergeist horror story kind of deal. And I was the grumpy old grandpa, father character or whatever for the main girl. As far as Santa, I have done the Santa get-up before. That was years ago for my young one. My oldest one, I think. My youngest wasn't born yet, I think, when I did it. Besides that, I think my two have actually outgrown the whole Santa thing. My youngest, at the very least, knows pretty much. It's kind of figured out. My oldest one, I believe, also doesn't believe anymore, but she doesn't really say. I know about SantaCon. In fact, McFoley, professional wrestler, actually has gone there, and I think he's a certified Santa, too. I don't know if I'd want to be Santa all the time. Think about dealing with all the kids.
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That
oh,
mark
no.
on the door.
Well, it's at 18.
Hands
I mean, let's
the
be
left
fair.
side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, maybe, but it's just, that's rough to believe to that late into your life.
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family.
I'm not saying he hurt him,
Besides,
necessarily.
Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Why does it keep doing that?
Honestly, you don't find that suspicious?
That's troubling, I have to admit. But I trust Silas.
Maybe your
And
doctor.
Dr. Fuller is an authoritative figure. The mainland folks are damned envious that he's here with us. A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. So, excuse me if I value his opinion over yours.
So be it. Let's move on. I suspect this lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested,
Yeah, but it wasn't
too.
much of an
Does your
accident.
report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
These animations are so weird and awkward.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Oh. Let's go. Come along,
I
hop
just
along.
ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Oh, don't whine at me.
This door is locked.
Thank you, he says to no one. Well, I got dark. Medical book. History of medicine in the 23rd, 13th century. No, 18th century. 18th century. I'm better at Roman numerals, usually. My brain's just not here. This collection of medical knowledge and health practices of the 18th century actually only covers the so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influence of holistic medicines or medicines from continents considered inferior.
Mom said you were.
Sorry, kid came and asked me a question. Damn. Why'd they add this? Just to give me a moment to not have light? It's kind of stupid. I have to use it to actually investigate.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Why do all the lights give off this weird smoke?
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. The sea shanty.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? Ooh, I didn't even see the pictures. Nope. Let's go upstairs. Or let's not go upstairs, I guess. So how you been feeling, Twee? Recovery going well?
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Dated 1818.
The hell? Nah, I haven't had that yet. I let my son play around a little with Astro's Playroom
Moby Dick
today.
Melville's classic.
I was like, "Hey, dude, come,
the epic battle
come
between
feel this
man
out."
and whale.
So I let him play it a little bit so he can handle the dual sense. And he was just like getting shocked a little by it. He was like, "Whoa!" I'm like, "Can you feel like the little walking, or like the wind and stuff?" Like he was blowing on it and everything. And I showed him how like when you go to move around, do certain things, you press in the trigger, you can feel like the resistance. It's really, really fun. Copies of Moby Dick by Herman Melville, classic, especially for a family of ship owners. I mean, I guess. I've never read it.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Astro's Playroom. It's a free game, kind of like a tech demo style game that comes installed in the PS5 when you get it. It's a 3D platformer, kind of going through the history of PlayStation.
This piano is in disrepair.
He plays those little like robots.
Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for
shareware
decoration
stuff on the
than
PlayStation
for
4.
music.
Yeah, I did get my PlayStation 5. It's nice. It's big. Like you can see the pictures on Twitter that I put up. It's big. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a minute, man. I got an investigation I need to do.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Is there anything around here? Oh.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Nothing else here. Ooh, second floor check. Oh, it's a light.
Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692.
Yeah,
Two
really.
families that seceded from the New England colonies.
What a stupid little mechanic this is.
A book on hunting whales. The island's staple diet last century.
Gotta get all the information I can.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. "20,000 Leagues Under the Sea." Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Ooh, a rare edition even. I can't do anything with that door. It is true. It is very cool. The external hard drive still runs hot, though, that's for sure.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in the highest respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Anton Willard. Don't know who that is. Oh shit. I saw some. Did you guys see that? Like skulls or faces when the lightning struck? I'll find the officer real quick. Maybe it was just me, and it was just like the way the lightning reflected in the game.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
I'll keep exploring. That doesn't really do much for me. I haven't checked down here. Have I? Oh, this is the other way. I see. Yeah, it didn't show up that time, so it might have just been my eyes playing with me, but I wonder that.
Locked.
Aw, now which one's the link? I don't think I've met the doggos.
The boys' room.
Oh no. I gotta check a dead kid's room now. Alright, here we go. Getting bright again. Wait a minute. Oh, that's disturbing.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Nice.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
What was right with it, apparently?
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Nothing else here? No secrets? Guess not. Alright, we're going bright. It says there's still something here.
What was going through that boy's mind?
It's one that tell me there's more here, but I'm not seeing it. Is it under the bed or not? Ah. Ooh, there it is.
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Shall we read some gossip? Simon's private journal, he seemed worried about his mother and her attacks. Tension also seemed to be growing between the Hawkins couple. Could the fire be the result of an argument? Mayhaps. I turned it off.
Locked.
Just wanted to double check. Uh-huh.
What will her room reveal about her? This padlock is too complicated for me.
I'm too much of a dum-dum.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
Let's see. 7/21/24. 75 milligram of amobarbital sodium to be taken every 4 to 6 hours as required. If attacks become too violent, add 25 milligram of phenobarbital up to 3 times a day. Do not consume alcohol or any other medication during the period of treatment. Okay.
That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
They act as a depressant for the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Now that I know something. We got some interesting stuff finding in here. Ahaha, it's all green. Sarah Hawkins' sketchbook looks more like a gallery of horrors than anatomical studies. Do they represent what haunts her nights? Oh, occultism progression. Go me. See this. So I guess I checked off everything in here.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Don't I have the key to her office? Or was this her office? This was her office. The hell? Well, this changes a few things, doesn't it?
The door is blocked on the other side. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Oh. Interesting. I mean, this place is a wreck. Holy hell.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Painting for Boston client, 230. Painting for JF, 170. Boston client, 2 different ones, 200, 230. For FS exhibition, $350. Page 2, May to August. JF again, 270. Boston client, 250. Then we got 4 more for exhibition at FS, 410, 600, 820, 1160. I mean, she was making some bank. Dr. F. O'Fuller here, $430. AD, $500, but was returned. Another exhibition for $1680. And a treatment for Dr. F. and the Shamblers for FS. Gift.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. The percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and display you to the world. Maximilian L. Is that everything in here? Oh, this.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Maybe.
Bradley? Is that you?
Uh-oh. Now we're getting the noises.
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Repeat.
Well, not much.
I don't care.
We all assume the Hawkins lived on Charles.
I guess they do. That is true. I'm gonna turn that off for the moment so I don't burn myself again and randomly get that stupid animation again. So now I gotta move forward. Oh, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? Yep. Cutscene.
Is anyone there?
This is bad. Oh boy. Was that like a self-portrait of her, or... Oh.
You! Stop! Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Damn it.
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Damn it. Now I gotta do a hunt.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go?
Oh, shit.
It looks like an old seaway map.
I had coordinates to this old sea map that make up a journey.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Oh. Oh, I didn't realize I had to do oil. Let's keep that down then. Low profile, because there's got to be something on the ground.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
I know, right? Captain Fitzroy and Charles Hawkins are posing the third man. That might be the doctor.
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla.
Huh.
It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable.
Oh.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism.
We
Probably
found
a
the secret compartment.
I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
Yeah. Smart idea, actually.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
It has been.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
That's not yet.
Seems like this came from a log.
We got reading. Monday, 24th, May 1847. 42 North, 70 West, Darkwater Island. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. Sunday, 30th May, 1847. 47 North, 57 West. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. Tuesday, 1st June, 1847. 49 North, 61 West. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say that the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beast, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. Friday, 4th June, 1847. 57 North, 51 West. We've sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. Wednesday, 23rd June, 1847. 33 North, 53 West. We've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Oh, this is the big catch. The miraculous catch. No, maybe not, I don't know. Tuesday, 29th June, 1847, Darkwater. We've beaten the Orpheus, returned with the empty holds. The Scylla and Hamilton are our only memories.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Okay, I'm going to write these down real quick while I'm thinking about it. These are the coordinates. So, open my notes. And it was 42 North by 70 West. Then it's 47 North by 55 West. So this is where the Scylla, I think, beached. 49 North by 61 West. 57 North. 51 West. .33 North by 53 West. And then back to Darkwater. Okay. So, let's put these here. Let's take a look at that other map real quick.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Okay. I gotta follow it, I think. So it's 70 West and let me look here. There it is. Okay, so there.
Doesn't work.
This is
I must have
42,
missed something.
And then it's 47.55. 4961. Which is this way. And then 5751. Uh, 33. 53.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Okay. I'm gonna have to figure this out a little easier here. Let me try this. Picture the map while I'm at it. Okay, let's try this. So we want the first one was 4270. Let me see which one that is. Where is it?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
I'm not exactly sure
Doesn't
what
work.
it's supposed to be like. It's
I must have missed something.
Scylla, the Prodigal, the Orpheus, the Saints. I need the Scylla. So it goes from here to up here, over to here. No, wait, I messed up. It was here to about here, over to here, and then up this way, and then down and over. But that's not right. I don't know what I'm
Doesn't work.
specifically supposed to be doing on this.
I must have missed something.
I have no idea, honestly, on some of this. So it's 42 north by 70 west. Okay. So here's 75. So 70 is about right here. Because the 65, 70 should be about here. And the north, 42, should be about right here. Yeah. That is true. And then it's 4755. So it went north to this side. Should be about here. And then it was 49 north, so a little farther up. 61, so it was this way. And then 57, 51, so 57 north. So it must be down here, so it goes this way to about here. And there's 33 north. And 53 west. And then it was back over here. What am I missing?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Maybe it's when they caught the whale. Maybe that's my thing. I need to find the specific thing.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Yeah, that's not helping me. So 33 north, 53 west. Let's try that one. When they caught the whale.
Looks like it worked.
I thought it was like a combination thing.
Well done, Pierce.
Wrong I was. Wait, why is it saying that there's still something to find? Aside from that, I think that's about it. Aha.
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Charles, I understand your worries, but I assure you that Sarah is in good hands here at the Riverside Institute. It goes without saying that her state requires very specific care and a high level of attention. Her full potential will only be able to express itself if she is placed in a secure environment and surrounded by qualified staff. The decision is yours, of course, but I seem to understand that you are running out of time. Your friend, Thomas Fuller. Okay, now we're done investigating, I guess. Let's open it. Oh, we're on chapter 4. Tunnels under the Hawkins mansion. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place looking for proof. When a hooded man leapt into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officer set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discover a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley enter the tunnel under the mansion. Cool.
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry. 3 seats.
Oh, I got reconstruction. Here we go.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
Yeah, shut up. I'm investigating.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
Am I missing something? Oh.
What is this mask supposed to represent?
Am I missing something? Oh.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone? Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death?
Alright. The investigation. Eyes. Interesting. Also, I got points. And I should be able to find more hidden things easier. I believe we're getting to a bit of the occult situation. We'll go down a little farther.
Pierce, where you going? I can't keep up with you in this darkness.
Are you scared? I want to see how far these steps go.
Who's talking about being scared? I'll wait for you by the door.
I'm gonna use the smaller one. Oh.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
I don't know what I've discovered. Oh.
An old diary.
In this volume, there is mention of the beliefs of the lost tribe. They worshipped an entity that spoke to them in their sleep. The whole tribe seemingly disappeared in a mass sacrifice to the glory of their deity. Oh, that's useless.
A sad way to go. These paintings must be several centuries old.
Oh, we have a statue even. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. I know, right? Not enough stolen kids to be either of those. I don't think I want to go through this yet. So something tells me it's one way, and there's a secondary objective. So, how about I go back? Can I not go back? I don't think I can go back. Damn. I guess I'm stuck with my choice now. Was that something over here? Guess I was wrong. Thought I saw something. Weird, weird, weird. Uh-huh.
There you are again.
Well done, Pierce. And it looks like you found our fugitive. This door is securely shut. I'll look for another passage.
It's an underground cave. We can advance this side.
Yeah, I can see that. You, please excuse me, but given your condition, I'll stick to my idea. I'm not cut out for this kind of acrobatics.
What?
All right. Look for another entrance. I'll try to catch up with our man.
Oh, come on. You son of a bitch, just walking off like that.
Time has weakened these structures.
Feels like it, doesn't it? I'm not gonna go that way just yet.
I don't have time to search them all.
We'll search one then. We got algae buildup. So this is a lot of still water.
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
Green fire.
What's going on here?
Oh, of course, more chanting. They're chanting in the water.
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
God. What have you got me into?
We'll see.
What have you gotten you
I'll
into?
go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Am I going this way? No. I got it. There it is. Let's get this back. No, smaller one. Let's stay low. I don't want to risk being caught. Oh. Lovely. Ain't this lovely? Nice little vacation area. All the scum you can eat. What the hell?
A mass grave.
Yeah, it's you. What happened? What?
Oh God. I gotta.
And this is pretty much where we started.
I can't breathe. What's happening? No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Ah, shit. I found the thief.
Is it my turn?
Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us. If your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
Right.
It's like in my dream.
Damn. Okay. Guess it's a good thing not to go that way.
It seems to have been used recently.
Oh, it's a dagger.
Probably some sort of ritual.
Well.
Pre-classical Latin? Let's see what it says. What is this awakening they talk about? And this sacred flesh?
Is that a whale drop? No, it's stone. This will be locked, right? It's just like the dream. Who was... Oh.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsa Fitag.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
I don't know who's on the slab.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you.
Oh, that's not disturbing at all.
All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Stelbsna Cthulhu Kashok.
Bring me more sacred flesh.
Oh.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
You're trying to find sense in cultish rituals. That's, funny.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Let's go this way. Not be found, please. And this is where the dream ended last time. Wait, is that them out there or is it just someone else?
Bradley, what are you doing here?
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move!
Oh boy.
I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back!
Shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it!
Well, this ain't working.
Charles,
You shouldn't have seen this.
ah!
It's been caving in. I need to get out of here.
Oh. Okay, we're run. Oh shit. Sorry about the shaky cam, I have no control over this. Well, we got one dead cop.
My leg!
So Charles is the one that survived. Guess let's go this way.
Light! At last.
Riverside Institute, Chapter 5. Pierce and Officer Bradley followed the intruder to the secret meeting place of a cult set in a network of underground caves right under the Hawkins Manor. They witnessed a strange ceremony led by a Charles Hawkins, very much alive. Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer. As he tried to escape from him, Pierce found himself prisoner of a rockfall. Rushed to the Riverside Institute. Wait, how'd they find him? Huh. That's odd. So, do you think the doctor that Charles was friends with is in on this? Because I believe that the institute here is run by the doctor as well. Makes me wonder. Well, shit.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What?
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too. We were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
I'm confused now. Yeah, not a fan of that. Oh, they put me in the padded room.
What happened to me?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders,
What
and
the
neither
hell?
do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No! No!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
What the hell? Is there anything else I can do? God. Guess I gotta sleep. What? Hell? Ugh. God, could you imagine if the blur was on? Oh my god, this game would be unbearable.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They scribbled all over their maps in the wake
What?
of my lonely wanderings.
Wait, shh. I mean, shushed. Okay, even without the blur, this is getting me a little not nauseous, but I can feel it in my head a little.
To hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
Well then.
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
Well, ain't that nice? I guess I'm supposed to awaken another god.
Come on,
What?
stand up.
What?
We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Obviously.
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't either.
You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here.
Right.
And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
Nothing's
I
real
would
anymore.
really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me.
And then what?
All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Oh, I only had one choice to make, one question choice. Shit. Well. I think that's a good place to stop for the night, don't you? It's 11:30. I've been going for right around 3 hours. I don't know what you guys think. I like this so far. It's clunky, to be sure, in a lot of ways. The animation, as far as like character models, like the way they move, and facial and all that stuff, it's I've seen way better, but I've seen a lot worse. But overall, this isn't a bad game, and I got it at a discount, so I'm not hating it. So I think we'll pick up on this Sunday, because I think tomorrow night for the stream I'm gonna play another game. I'm thinking trying out either Bugsnax, since I got that. So that might be something a little different. You know, something a little lighthearted and fun that I haven't played. Or I might play something else, so maybe I'll put to a vote. That sounds about right. Let's vote on what I play tomorrow. I'll put up some options of stuff I have played in the past and a couple things I haven't, including Bugsnax. And I'll let you all decide. The only way to do that is to follow me over on Twitter, @Xandros, and you'll be able to make the choice. You can also just follow me here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Xandros, because you love hanging with me, and I'm fun. And I do a lot of fun games when I can. And Join the Discord if you haven't already, of course. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. But like I said, I'll probably pick this back up on Sunday. So if you guys want to watch more of that, come back here Sunday. I think I'm going to keep switching up to 8:30 for the streams for now. So Sunday, 8:30 Eastern for more of this. But tomorrow at 8:30, well, something else. I'll put the poll up and we'll have the vote done by about noon or 1 o'clock tomorrow. So keep an eye on that. Go vote. And that'll finish out our week, and then we'll figure out next week from there. So until the next stream, stay safe, stay awesome. I'll catch y'all then. Good night.